Hey everybody, welcome to another stream. Gonna be doing some Puro-puro, of course. Well, Puro-puro and medium clues, right? Because the whole point of Puro-puro is to do medium clues, so be doing that. Hey Muffin, welcome in. Gonna be a bit of a shorter stream tonight. I'm kind of tired. I actually thought about just vegging out and watching a movie and going to bed, but I don't know. I'll veg out with a little bit of RuneScape, but probably won't stream too long tonight. Maybe a couple hours and a half or something. Yeah, happy Friday indeed. Happy Friday indeed. Alright, so let's do clue scrolls. I have 200 implings. I should be able to do a few clue scrolls out of this. Muffin, I'm not going to answer that question. I might be a little ashamed. Might be a little ashamed of my truthful answer. Yeah, I mean, with 200 implings, I should get maybe, what, like 8 clue scrolls out of this or something? And then we'll go catch more. I have been slacking, yeah. Got a lot going on, man. I'm doing too much in my life. Alright, we got our clue. We got our clue. Hopefully something we can do. But you know what? Instead of doing the clue scroll, I'm gonna juggle 5 of them before I even start. So I'm gonna drop this one, and then once I have 5 of these on the ground, then we'll get started. You know what? I should probably turn on my timer thing. Or ground items, I guess. Oh, man, Muffin, that's the best. I love those days. Like the unexpected days off from school. That is nice. It snowed here today, so maybe I'll get a snow day next week. Who knows? Alright, I already got my second clue. Let's go ahead and drop that bad boy. Yeah, let's get 10 or 5 clues on the ground. Then we'll just do that. Doesn't snow over there? That's kind of surprising to me, actually. When the day I moved to this place, it was in January of this year. The day I moved, it started snowing like crazy. I remember having to move all my stuff while it was snowing. It sucked. That's really surprising that you're not getting snow in North Carolina. I guess I wouldn't know, but I just assumed you would get a little bit of snow. Like, nothing crazy, but I thought North Carolina would get something. I mean, even when I lived in Texas, there were a few rare years where I would get snow down there. Alright, we got 5 clue scrolls, boys. Let me get a bunch of teleport runes, and we can start knocking these out. Hopefully, none of the clue steps will get me stuck. Although I know for sure there is one that takes you to Frankenstein's castle. So if I get that one, I'll have to do that quest, which I will not be doing this stream, but whatever. me get a dig site pendant. And I think that's everything I need. So let me start with this top one here. Let's see what we got. Center of Moss Giant Island, west of Brimhaven. Is that one of those little islands you need a rope to access? It kind of looks like it, right? I'm going to bring a rope with me just in case. Then I'll probably need some gold as well to take some ferries. All right, let's roll. Hey, your mom's the one who let you miss school. She can't complain. Man, look at that orange tree. It's perfectly grown. Be excited to pick that. I'm not going to be doing any farming, though. Not on this stream. It looks like the rope is already set up for me here. These are non-aggressive. Interesting. Just as I say that, they smack me. All right, next clue. Oh, no. Green hat and snakeskin boots? What even is a green hat? I need to look that one up. I know with the snakeskin, unfortunately, I can't do those because they require the tanner, which requires gold, which goes against my no-shop rules, so I need my lunar spellbook unlocked. And like 78 magic, which is just not happening, so this is probably a drop. Unless I can get snakeskin boots somewhere else besides making them myself. Ninja Impling Jar. I cannot catch Ninja Implings. So I will have to drop this clue. What about a green hat? I don't even know what that is. Like a green wizard hat? Can be purchased from the Grand Tree. Yeah, not doing that either. Yeah, this is a definite drop. Goodbye, Mr. Clue. Farewell. What's the move here when you're juggling clue steps? Do I find a fifth one before I do the other four? Is that the move? Maybe. All the gnome closed steps are cursed. Yeah, I won't be able to do any of them. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's a fair exception. Like to be able to do clue scrolls, I don't think that's a fair exception because you just drop the clue rate. I mean, for medium, it's not that big of a deal, but what if I have like an elite clue scroll that's like you need the green hat or something? I don't know. For now, I'm not gonna buy any of those. Dang it, I keep getting too many. See, Akatsuki, I would take that Dragon Spear one since I have one in my bank. For sure. Hey, Yakovo, welcome in. Yeah, doing some clues. You know how it is. All right, let me start at the bottom this time. Let's see what we get. Adamant Sword, Sapphire Amulet, Adamant Plate Skirt. This is one I had to drop previously as well. The Adamant Plate Skirt is not something I can obtain. You can get them from Mauritania chests. For Shades of Morton, I think. Not I think, I know, but it's unfeasible at this time. So this is another drop. Another sad little drop. Wow, this is... I didn't anticipate not being able to do so many of these clues. South of Brimhaven Docks. That I can do. PvP Arena Hospital. I think I've had this one before as well. It's the Emir's Arena. Let's forget how to get there, though. You can go through the arena. Next one. West of Tree Gnome Village. Doable, but annoying because I don't have a good teleport method. Yeah, he's in a little cave here, right? I think. Yeah, like here. Brimstail Cave. So I still think Ardoin is my best teleport there. $70,000 adamant arrows. Sounds pretty nice, actually. I've trained my ranged only with bronze arrows exclusively, so anything above that is clearly an upgrade. So the fruit tree patch, I think this is... Oh, I'm totally in the wrong place. Supposed to go here. Ah, dang it. You know what I'll do? I will grab my monastery cloak. That'll save me a little bit. The monastery cloak will put me a little closer. I should have known about this one because I've been using this fruit tree patch as part of my farm runs. And another clue, of course. Is this Miscellanea? I don't think I can go there. Ah, this is driving me crazy. This is a lot trickier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I don't think I can go there. And the question is, should I keep this scroll for later? Let me see what the requirements are for the Miscellanea quest. Presumably it's a lot. If it's just like one quest, I'll keep it. You need 2 quests in order to be able to go there. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should drop this. They're like branching prerequisite quests for everything here. So I am dropping. Dang it. All right. I guess let me just work on these. The ones that are already on the floor. Right, so Canifis, very annoying to get to. I have a Morton teleport, but I think that's not good. I think my Port Phasmatis teleport will be best if I use my Ectophile. Been utilizing this patch as well as part of my farm runs. All right, we got our first casket. Not going to open it yet. I'm going to see if I can do the other clues, and then we'll open all of them together. That might be a little more fun. Arceus Library. Off we go. The big pain, of course, is always the lack of run energy when doing these. Alright, the lighthouse. I can actually do this now. Because I did record that quest. So I can actually do this step. Oh, wait. I need to kill Releka guards. Let me grab a scimitar. Is this the best way to get to Releka? Probably not. I probably should have run north from Sears Village. But I guess I thought I was going to the lighthouse. Oh no. I didn't know you could fail these. 9 damage for failing that? That's nuts. Aw, dude, that sucks. Dishes are like the worst chores. Never ending. Can't wait till I have a kid and I can go tell him to do my dishes. That's gonna be sick. I will be fully exploiting child labor. Another clue. Okay, Shazian. Forgot where exactly the hill giants are here. Are there some hill giants around here? Usually the mobs that you need to kill are around where the clue is. I'm actually thinking the ones outside of Yano, but I'm sure there are some here. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, maybe not. Now there is a giant pit here. It is west of the camp. Apparently over here, maybe? I don't have to find the clothing shop. I have no idea where that is. Yeah, I definitely remember this spot. I camped some hill giants here once upon a time. Ooh, nice. 2 little law runes. I'll take that. Alright, clothing shop. Where's the clothing shop? I have no idea. Oh, down here. I see. Orange dye? I did not know there was orange dye available. Oh no. Well, actually, that doesn't matter. I'm thinking blue's the only one that I've bought because there was no other source of it, and you don't make orange with blue, so never mind. It's actually not that big of a deal. Another clue. Man, I'm getting like so many steps on these. And back to Tree Gnome Stronghold. Again, a bit of a pain to get there. Yeah. Are doing the best way. This is truly miserable to do without stamina potions. Should be the last step, though. Yes, you are. Nobody likes dishes, my friend. Nobody. You know, you started talking about dishes and how you like doing them. And I didn't say this out loud, but I was thinking in my head, you clearly have never washed a lasagna pan after it's all crusted up. And then I started thinking about lasagna, and now I'm starving. Just like that. Another clue? Are you kidding me? I could have sworn that was going to be the last step. That's crazy. The Arceus Mine. I don't know if I've ever been there. Hopefully I can access it. Where's this Arceus Mine? I hate when the clue's like underground or something and it doesn't show up on the map. So it's over here, which is absolutely horrific. That is a pain to get to. I guess I could use my Wintertodt teleport, right? I could do Wintertodt and then I can run this way. Let's do that. I mean, it's still painful, but I think that's my best option. It's always a little depressing to be back here at Wintertodt, though. I try to avoid having to use this teleport. Because onions are disgusting, Muffin. Onions should be eradicated from the earth. I've legitimately thought about making that my life mission. Eradicating onions. You know, come up with like some hyper-specific chemical that targets onions and prevents them from growing, and then just spread it everywhere and no more onions. Maybe I'll still make that my life's work. You know what, Muffin? That one is between you and God. I'll stay out of that one. Surely this is the last step. I haven't been counting. I just assumed I had already done like 4. You know, some people will call it bioterrorism. Other people will call it making the world a better place. Although I think the sad reality of life, I really grew up from like child to adulthood, you know, like reality of life really hit me when I realized that I am in the gross minority when it comes to my opinion about onions. 99% of people out there in this world enjoy onions, and that's really kind of like what just darkened my soul and turned me into an adult. Alright, so we got 2 caskets to open. You know what? Actually, let me go to Camelot. I'm pretty sure there were no other clues left, but I do want to double check. No, see, there is one more. There is one more. I can't believe I nearly left a clue on the ground. Alright, what do we got? Varrock Archery Store. That is one of the easiest clues I've gotten all stream. I will take that. Yeah, I mean, I feel so betrayed by the human race, Akatsuki. Everybody I thought I loved, and everybody I thought loved me, they're secret onion lovers. But that's the tragedy of the whole thing. It's not even secret. Just everybody openly loves onions. And everybody looks at me weird when I say they're disgusting. That's the great tragedy. Alright, Northeast Berthorpe. Kill Penda. I'm assuming Penda is relatively easy to kill. So we're gonna just go there. Alright, Muffin. We have like a brotherhood now. If we both hate onions. There's not many of us out there. Well, to be fair, here's what I'll say. Most like kids and like teenagers don't like onions, right? Like that's something people start to like as an adult or something. So, you know, it might still be bad for you. You might wake up one day as a normal adult and be like, wow, this recipe calls for onions like every other freaking recipe. Let me just chop some onions and put it in there. That's the thing too, like, I am not a picky eater. I eat everything except onion. But the problem is, every recipe under the sun calls for onions. It's unbelievable. There's like no recipe out there that doesn't call for onions. And when I'm cooking for myself, totally fine, right? I can leave the onions out. But anytime you go to eat somebody else's food, whether at a restaurant or at a friend's house or your mom's cooking it, onions. Onions everywhere. Ridiculous. Or piscarillas. Man, you guys got me going now. How did we even start this? Here I am, I'm trying to relax on a Friday night, play a little RuneScape, and now I'm just like veins in my head bulging. I'm like raging at the onions, just going off. Can't stop talking about them. You weren't a big vegetable fan, Akatsuki? I'm not crazy about vegetables. I don't avoid them. I just generally don't seek them out, if that makes sense. I do try to put at least a portion of vegetables in my meal preps, though. Not because I care for it or I think it's going to enhance it, just because I know it's probably good for me. And I don't really mind it. It's not like it makes it a worse experience. It's just, I don't have an opinion one way or another. Muffin, I'm pretty sure we talked about this, but I think we've talked about broccoli before, right? And I'm pretty sure I told the story about it when I was at work once and they called the fire department thinking there was a gas leak, and it was actually just somebody who heated up their broccoli in the break room. Oh man, that was funny. Imagine the workplace getting evacuated because somebody heated up their broccoli and everybody thought it was a gas leak. Yeah, carrots are superior. I don't know if are they considered a vegetable? I guess they are. They're a root vegetable. They're the superior vegetable. Okay, maybe I didn't tell it to you on stream then. But yeah, I guess I already told it now. Essentially, everybody in the workplace was like, does anybody smell gas? Is there a gas leak? And then they like shut down the whole place and they called the fire department. And what the funniest thing was, they also called the person who owned the building. And he showed up and he was like, there's no way there's a gas leak. This building is not hooked up to gas. And then we look in the microwave and there's broccoli. And it's the source of it. Admittedly, broccoli does smell pretty bad. Like if you open up a Tupperware full of broccoli or you heat it up, it smells horrendous, but it is delicious to eat. Which is kind of weird, right? Alright, so now we got 3 caskets, and I think that was the last... Well, I know that was the last clue, so we can finally open these, and then we're gonna head to Puro-puro. Sad times. So I will need my Dreamin' Staff, but let's go ahead and open these. I always feel like I need to like build up to opening these somehow. Or we're just gonna go for it. Here we go. 1 of 3. Alright, we got a unique. We got the gold elegant blouse. Adamant longsword. That might be a clue step thing. Man, I am looking fancy with that gold blouse. I already have both of those games on my Switch, Muffin. In fact, I did a playthrough not too long ago of Pikmin 1. If you're ever bored, you can pull up that playlist on my channel. Alright, let's do the second casket. Alright, another unique. Adamant Shield H2. Definitely not that exciting, but You know, I'll take all the uniques I can get. And let's go with the third and final casket. For a while anyway. And nothing. I do not have Mario Odyssey. I probably should get that at some point. Well, there was a small chance we could have gotten super lucky and avoided the grind if we got what we needed, but we did not, alas. So, back we go. I do not have any special edition of it, just a regular old Switch. The one special edition that I do have is my 3DS is a special edition 3DS. It's the one, it's like the Zelda themed one that came out with A Link Between Worlds. It's gold and it has a Triforce on it. But I don't even use it because I got that DS and then I had to get another DS because to record 3DS games, you need a modded 3DS that can capture. So I had to buy a modded capture 3DS, which they don't even make anymore. It was just some random Japanese dude that would rig these and sell them, and he doesn't do it anymore. Probably because Nintendo put him in prison for 3 centuries, because that's what they do to anybody who touches anything related to Nintendo. All right, boys. It's Puro-puro time. The best time. Let me randomize the music so we don't get stuck with that crazy soundtrack the entire time. You know, I was wondering if it might be worth finding crop circles in Gielinor as opposed to using the one here in Xanaris, because once you find one of those, you get 30 minutes of improved speed going through the maze here when you push through it. Although once I get set up in position, I generally don't actually use the pushing mechanic very much. I also learned how these imp defenders work. I remember in the last stream I was asking people why it is that they say that the imps steal the implings, but I've never seen it happen. And apparently the way it works is they only do it one time after a server reset. So when the server reset, all of these imps could potentially steal an impling, but they'll do it only once until the next server reset. In case anybody was wondering, that's how that works. Yeah, 57 gigabytes won't get you much, especially modern games. I hate when I click the stupid implings that I don't want to catch. Oh, you know what, guys? Actually, my friends, I think I can catch the nature implings now. I'm pretty sure I can catch nature implings. Yeah, I'm 58 hunter. I should be able to catch natures. If I see any of those, I can get it. Because actually with the natures, I think I can get that little jar bag or whatever that the guy trades here. All right, I see my first nature impling. I'm gonna try to catch it. Oh my gosh! Of course, as soon as I like push over, he goes to the other side. Oh, that is so annoying. And I forgot jars. Absolute classic Renaissance gaming, vintage. Where'd that nature go? There he is. I guess I'm not going to force these natures. If they come to me, fine. If not, whatever. Got that nature implant. Wonder how many I need for the exchange. I'll check on my way out here. All right, jar generator. There we go. 3 essence, 2 eclectic, 1 nature. Let's do it. So what exactly does this do? I guess this just gives me jars. That's actually not that useful for me. I don't think anyway. I'll Akatsuki, I got a couple of uniques, nothing exciting though, like an adamant kite shield H2 or something, and the gold fancy shirt, which I guess is pretty cool. So I did get a couple of uniques, but otherwise pretty garbage. See, I was hoping I could actually put implings in the bag. I guess essentially it is 97 free jars or whatever. But it doesn't matter because I have so many jars. It's almost kind of wasteful, if anything. Now, whatever. I think I have enough eclectics to do another round of clues. So my goal is to do like... to get 125 well, let me do 150 implings and then we'll juggle 5 clues. Because it's 1 in 25, so if I get 150, that should give me a little bit of margin of error. Yeah, this is what I got. I got this gold elegant blouse and the adamant shield H2. Not that great. For Nintendo games, I'm a fan of the proprietaries. So Mario, Zelda, that kind of stuff. everything ever. It's a bit dramatic. We have talked about a lot of different stuff, though. The most important thing we've ever talked about is our mutual hate for the onions. I am going to call it a stream, though. I did promise tonight was going to be a bit shorter. I'm pretty tired. I'm also hungry. I want to eat something before bed. Problem is, I never have anything in my fridge or my pantry, just like my meal preps. So I need to like scavenge for something. See if I might have like a bag of popcorn somewhere. Ever since that lasagna thought, man, been a little on the hungry side. All right, 145. I think that's enough to do 5 clues for the next stream when we start. You know, I used to not care too much about spicy food, but it's definitely growing on me. I actually made some turkey chili this week because it got cold. I was like, man, I need to make some chili. So I made a giant batch of chili, and it came out way spicier than I intended it to. But I like it. It's nice. I didn't intend to make it that spicy, but it's perfect. Yeah, you gotta be careful though. You don't want to eat too much. You don't want to eat too much junk food, right? Just a little bit. Some goldfish sounds nice right about now though. If I had a little bag or a little carton, I would definitely go to town on it. But anyway, I think I am gonna get off. I know it's a short stream, but I'm tired trying to get to bed on time. Have a good Saturday. Oh wow, it's only been an hour and 25 minutes. That's really short. I thought I'd been going for at least 2 hours. Oh well. Yeah, see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. And have a great weekend.